Have you ever wondered if the vegetables you're eating are actually harming you more than helping you? At our age, every bite matters. What once was healthy in our 40s or 50s may now be dangerous in our 60s, 70s, or 80s. Yes, even vegetables, those we've trusted for years, can turn against us if we're not careful. Some of them can worsen arthritis, spike our blood sugar, or even disrupt our digestion and medication. But the good news is there are also vegetables that act like medicine, fighting memory loss, boosting immunity, and protecting our aging hearts. This isn't about trends or scare tactics, it's about real science, real risks, and real hope for living better, longer, and with dignity. Let's go straight to the truth. 5 vegetables seniors should never touch, and 5 you must eat to thrive. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you hit that button and turn on the bell so you never miss another health tip made just for you. If you enjoy this video, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 to let me know how I can make better content for you. 5 vegetables seniors should never touch. Here's why. 1. Eggplant, the hidden agitator for aging joints. Eggplant is a familiar sight in many kitchens, grilled, baked, or simmered into stews. But for seniors, this glossy purple vegetable may be quietly undermining your health. What most don't realize is that eggplant belongs to a group of plants called nightshades, known to contain a chemical called solanine. In young, healthy bodies, solanine may cause little harm, but in older adults, especially those battling arthritis, rheumatism, or joint stiffness, this compound can act like a slow-burning fuse. It doesn't hit all at once. Instead, it builds up silently, tightening your joints, deepening inflammation, and making it harder to walk, bend, or sleep without pain. What makes it worse is how subtle the effects are. You may blame the weather, aging, or a bad day, without realizing your favorite eggplant parmesan is the real culprit behind your discomfort. The price you pay isn't just physical pain. It's the loss of independence, the frustration of needing help to get out of a chair, the fear of becoming less mobile each day. These are the quiet tolls of chronic inflammation. When your joints swell and ache, you don't just slow down, you begin to withdraw, emotionally and socially. Is it worth the risk for a slice of flavor? For many seniors, the answer becomes painfully clear too late. But what if the solution lies not just in avoiding the wrong foods, but choosing the right ones? Coming up next, we'll uncover a vegetable that doesn't inflame, but actually heals your joints from within. Stay with me. You'll want to know this. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're with me. Now let's move on to point number 2. 2. Raw spinach, a silent threat to your kidneys. Spinach has long worn the crown of a superfood, praised for its iron, fiber, and heart-friendly nutrients. But here's a hard truth that many seniors don't know. When eaten raw, spinach can quietly become a silent saboteur, especially to your kidneys. Hidden within its leaves is a high concentration of oxalates, compounds that can bind to calcium and form sharp, painful kidney stones. In younger bodies, the kidneys are strong, filters are clean, and recovery is quick. But as we age, those filters weaken. What was once harmless can now become hazardous. If you're on certain blood pressure medications or have even mild kidney issues, raw spinach isn't strengthening you. It's slowly wearing you down from the inside. The price you pay isn't just a stone. It's the hospital visits, the sleepless nights in pain, the slow realization that your body no longer bounces back the way it used to. For some, it's a sharp emergency. For others, it's a dull, persistent fatigue caused by minerals being stripped from their bones. And all along, it's coming from a salad they thought was doing them good. Cooked spinach reduces oxalates and can be enjoyed in moderation, but the raw form, it's a gamble, one that too many older adults take unknowingly. Still think all greens are safe? The next vegetable might shock you even more. It's sweet, cheerful, and served at almost every summer BBQ. But for seniors, it could be a ticking time bomb. Let's uncover why. 3. Corn, the sweet deceiver that spikes more than just your blood sugar. At first glance, corn seems innocent, even nostalgic. It brings back memories of backyard barbecues, county fairs, and warm summer days. It's sweet, familiar, and proudly American. But for seniors, this golden vegetable can be more deceptive than delicious. Underneath its sunny appearance, corn is packed with starch and natural sugars that convert rapidly into glucose. That means after a meal of corn, whether on the cob, in a casserole, or as cornmeal, your blood sugar can surge, often without warning. For older adults already managing type 2 diabetes, prediabetes, or even mild insulin resistance, corn is a dangerous trigger. And it doesn't stop there. Much of the corn in the U.S. is genetically modified, GMO, and heavily treated with pesticides. On top of that, processed corn products like corn syrup, chips, or canned corn are often loaded with salt and preservatives, which further strain the heart, kidneys, and digestive system. The price you pay? It's subtle but costly. Unexplained fatigue, dizzy spells, blood sugar crashes, increased belly fat, and slowly worsening cardiovascular health. Over time, that can mean more medication, fewer active days, and a growing fear of complications like blindness or limb numbness. Corn doesn't look dangerous. That's what makes it so risky. But not all colorful vegetables carry this hidden threat. In fact, the next one we'll explore is bright red, loaded with flavor, and found in nearly every pantry, but it may be silently fueling your acid reflux and heart troubles. Curious? Let's take a closer look. If you're still watching and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're here. Now let's keep going with point number 4. 4. Canned tomatoes, the acidic culprit hiding in your pantry. There's something comforting about a warm bowl of tomato soup or a plate of spaghetti with rich red sauce. For many of us, canned tiki tomatoes are a pantry staple, a go-to ingredient that feels wholesome and familiar. But for seniors, this everyday favorite may be quietly turning into a digestive disaster and a cardiovascular threat. Tomatoes, especially canned ones, are naturally high in acid, and that acidity only intensifies during the canning process. As we age, our digestive systems slow down, and the valve between the stomach and esophagus weakens. The result? Acid reflux, heartburn, and a burning sensation that can rob you of restful sleep and peace of mind. Repeated exposure to this kind of acid can even damage your esophagus, increasing your risk of more serious conditions. But that's not all. Most canned tomatoes are packaged in containers lined with BPA, a chemical linked to hormonal disruption, heart issues, and even certain cancers. Add to that the excess sodium found in many canned tomato products, and suddenly your heart and kidneys are under silent attack. The price you pay may come slowly, a creeping discomfort after meals, rising blood pressure, or increased dependence on antacids and medications. You may not even connect the symptoms to something as innocent as canned tomatoes, and yet your body knows. It responds. It warns. You've probably heard that pickled vegetables are good for gut health, but the ones you find in most grocery stores, they may be doing the opposite. What's hiding behind the crunch of that pickle? Let's find out. 5. Store-bought pickled or fermented vegetables, a salty trap in disguise. Pickled vegetables often carry the illusion of health, crunchy, tangy, and labeled as gut-friendly or fermented for wellness. But when you're shopping in the average grocery store, what you're really buying is often far from healing. For seniors especially, these jars of brightly colored pickles or sauerkraut can be a danger hiding in plain sight. Most commercially pickled vegetables are saturated with sodium, often more than double the recommended daily intake in just a few servings. For older adults whose bodies are more sensitive to salt, that means swelling, fluid retention, and blood pressure spikes that can come on suddenly and silently. What's more, many of these products are preserved with vinegar, artificial additives, and refined sugars, all of which can irritate the stomach, disrupt medication effectiveness, and harm your long-term gut health. They may taste sharp and satisfying, but underneath that flavor is a chemical cocktail that taxes your kidneys, bloats your belly, and slowly strains your heart. The price you pay isn't just discomfort after a salty snack. It's an increased risk of hypertension, a higher chance of stroke, and a body that feels more sluggish, more burdened, and less in control. For someone in their 60s, 70s, or 80s, those risks aren't theoretical, they're personal and immediate. But what if you could turn the table, using food as your defense, not your danger? Now that you know which vegetables to avoid, it's time to discover the ones that can heal, energize, and even help you feel young again. In part 2, we'll reveal 5 vegetables that act like natural medicine for your aging body, and you might already have them in your kitchen. 5 vegetables seniors must eat, and the science behind it. 1. Broccoli, nature's green shield for the aging body. There's something humble about broccoli. It doesn't boast bright colors or trendy fame, but for seniors, this modest green vegetable may be one of the most powerful protectors in your diet. Beneath its florets lies a rare compound called sulforaphane, a natural antioxidant shown to help neutralize toxins, reduce inflammation, and even fight off early-stage cancer cells. As we age, our immune systems weaken, inflammation lingers longer, and toxins accumulate more easily in the liver and bloodstream. Broccoli doesn't just provide nutrients, it actively works to detoxify your body, support liver function, and guard your cells from the slow damage of oxidative stress. That means more protection for your heart, your brain, and your bones. But there's more. Broccoli is rich in vitamin K, a nutrient often overlooked, but absolutely essential for bone strength and cognitive clarity. Many seniors suffer from subtle vitamin K deficiencies that can increase the risk of fractures or even contribute to memory loss. A few servings of lightly steamed broccoli each week can help reverse that. Broccoli isn't just a vegetable, it's a silent healer. It strengthens without overwhelming, supports without shouting. For older adults who want to remain strong, alert, and independent, this green giant deserves a place on every plate. And if you think that sounds impressive, wait until you meet a vegetable that not only boosts your energy, but also nourishes your eyes, smooths digestion, and keeps your sugar steady. Coming up next, we reveal a root that's as sweet as it is smart. 2. Sweet potatoes, the gentle powerhouse that feeds your body and soul. Sweet potatoes aren't just comforting, they're transformative, especially for seniors looking to nourish their bodies without the blood sugar roller coaster. Under their vibrant orange skin lies a dense concentration of beta carotene, which your body converts into vitamin A, a nutrient vital for eye health, immune resilience, and skin integrity. For older adults facing dimming vision or dry, thinning skin, Sweet potatoes offer a soothing, natural way to replenish what time slowly takes away. Unlike white potatoes or refined carbs, sweet potatoes are packed with complex carbohydrates and fiber, which means they deliver slow burning energy. No sugar spikes, no sudden crashes, just calm, sustained vitality that helps you stay active, focused, and emotionally steady throughout the day. They're also incredibly gentle on digestion, making them ideal for seniors managing acid reflux, irregular bowel movements, or recovering from illness. And for those watching their heart, sweet potatoes are rich in potassium, which helps regulate blood pressure naturally, offering a protective edge without adding strain to your system. Roasted, baked, or mashed, sweet potatoes feel like comfort food, but they act like medicine. They nourish not just your body, but also your sense of well being. Now, imagine a vegetable that may look small and unassuming, but contains the ability to fight off heart disease, lower cholesterol, and reduce inflammation in every bite. In the next section, we uncover one of nature's most underrated protectors, and it might already be in your fridge. 3. Brussels sprouts, small in size, mighty in protection. Brussels sprouts often get a bad reputation, pushed aside on dinner plates or associated with bland childhood meals. But for seniors, these little green gems are nothing short of a natural pharmacy in bite-sized form. Behind their earthy flavor lies a rich source of glucosinolates, compounds that the body converts into powerful anti-inflammatory agents and cancer-fighting defenders. As we grow older, the silent threats to our health, high cholesterol, arterial plaque, and cellular damage, begin to compound. Brussels sprouts don't just wait in the background, they step in to actively lower LDL, bad cholesterol, support healthy blood pressure, and reduce oxidative stress, which contributes to everything from heart disease to memory decline. Even more impressive, Brussels sprouts are high in vitamin C and fiber, helping to boost immunity, regulate blood sugar, and support the digestive system, a blessing for seniors managing sluggish digestion or sensitive stomachs. And unlike many health foods, they're affordable, accessible, and easy to prepare in ways that taste delicious. But their real magic lies in prevention. Each forkful strengthens your defenses, fuels your energy, and restores clarity where fatigue once crept in. These aren't just vegetables, they're protection, plain and simple. Still, we're not done. What if the secret to sharper eyesight, smoother skin, and a stronger immune system could be found in one humble orange vegetable, especially when prepared the right way? The next one on our list proves that healing often begins with simplicity. 4. Carrots, cooked. The golden key to clear vision and cellular strength. Carrots have long been associated with good eyesight, but their value goes far beyond that. For seniors especially, this humble root vegetable, when gently cooked, becomes a nutritional powerhouse that speaks directly to the needs of the aging body. Inside every vibrant orange carrot lies a potent concentration of beta carotene, a plant pigment that your body converts into vitamin A, which is essential not only for maintaining sharp vision, but also for bolstering immune health, skin regeneration, and cell protection. As we grow older, our eyes become more vulnerable to conditions like macular degeneration and cataracts. Cooked carrots, whether steamed, roasted, or pureed, allow our bodies to absorb more beta carotene than raw ones, helping delay or even prevent these common visual impairments. And the benefits don't stop at the eyes. Vitamin A supports the health of mucous membranes, which act as the first line of defense against bacteria and viruses, a crucial shield when immune function naturally declines with age. Beyond vision and immunity, carrots also contain antioxidants that fight the free radicals responsible for cellular aging and chronic inflammation. That means fewer aches, better energy, and a stronger defense against long term illnesses. Add to that their gentle fiber content, and you have a vegetable that supports smooth digestion and stable blood sugar, two pillars of comfort and health for seniors. Carrots are affordable, easy to prepare, and a perfect addition to soups, stews, or soft side dishes for sensitive teeth or slower digestion. In short, they're not just good, they're wise. Now, if you've ever struggled to find a vegetable that's easy on the stomach, low in calories, yet quietly supports your heart, your bones, and your sense of balance, then you won't want to miss what's next. The final vegetable on this list may be plain in appearance, but its health benefits are anything but ordinary. 5. Green beans, a gentle giant for the aging heart and gut. Green beans are often overlooked. Simple, familiar, maybe even ordinary. But for seniors seeking stability in their health, these slender greens are quietly powerful. Beneath their crisp texture lies a perfect blend of fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants that support not only your digestive system, but also your heart, bones, and blood sugar balance. What makes green beans especially valuable for older adults is how gentle they are on the body. Their fiber is soft yet effective, helping regulate digestion without causing bloating or discomfort, a common concern as our systems slow with age. They're rich in vitamin C, which supports immune health, and folate, which helps protect against cognitive decline and mood imbalances. But perhaps most importantly, green beans are naturally low in calories, sodium, and sugar, making them a safe and heart friendly choice for those managing high blood pressure, diabetes, or cholesterol. They contain flavonoids and plant based compounds that work behind the scenes to reduce inflammation and improve circulation. Over time, these small benefits add up, leading to fewer aches, more energy, and a clearer mind. They require no special preparation, just a quick steam or saute with olive oil, and they retain their nutrients beautifully. For seniors who value both health and simplicity, green beans are a quiet cornerstone in a strong, lasting diet. The real gift of green beans is that they don't fight your body. They work with it, gently guiding it toward balance, ease, and strength. Now that you've seen the vegetables that heal, let's bring it all together. In the next section, we'll uncover how to create daily habits that make these foods work for you without confusion, without stress, and with lasting results you can feel. Final thoughts. The power of choice at every age. As we grow older, the world can feel like it's moving faster while our bodies begin to slow. Joints ache a little more, energy dips more often, sleep becomes lighter, and what once felt like small indulgences, a slice of pie, a second helping of mashed potatoes, a little extra salt, now carries weight, not just on our bodies, but on our well being. But here's the truth no one tells us enough: it's never too late to make a powerful choice. You don't need to overhaul your life in one day. You don't need to chase youth or fear aging. What you need, what we all need, is to honor this stage of life with wisdom. And that wisdom begins on your plate. The vegetables we avoid and the ones we embrace can be the difference between pain and ease, fatigue and energy, fear and freedom. Every meal becomes a chance to fight back against the silent enemies of aging: chronic inflammation, high blood pressure, brittle bones, and memory decline. It becomes an act of care, an act of strength, an act of love for yourself and for those who love you. You see, food is no longer just food, it's medicine, prevention, and a quiet declaration that you are not giving up. You've lived long enough to know the importance of small, steady steps. You've endured, sacrificed, adapted. Now, it's time to nourish what you've built, to protect it with foods that support your journey forward, not ones that pull you back. So, next time you open your refrigerator, think about more than taste. Think about the life you still want to live, the mornings you want to wake up with clarity, the walks you want to enjoy without pain, the moments with family you don't want to miss because of another doctor's visit. Your future is still yours to shape, one thoughtful bite at a time. Let this be more than advice, it's an invitation to eat with intention, to age with power, to thrive, not just survive. Because no matter your age, you are still growing, and your best choices can still be ahead of you. Let's keep choosing wisely. Let's keep choosing life. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.